Welcome to Heartland Dual Sport. I hope you guys are happy and having a great day. This morning my little buddy Buster woke me up at 3 a.m. and he thought it's time to go outside and play. So guys, we're making this video early this morning and it's going to be a great show and tell video. If you guys are interested in some new parts that a manufacturer is coming out with for the KLR 650, then stick around, grab a cup of coffee, and let's get to the video. Welcome to Heartland Dual Sport. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Dale and I'll be your host for this video. In today's video, we're going to be covering real quickly and real briefly some new products that are being brought out for the KLR 650. Recently, I was contacted by a guy who has a company who specializes in carbon fiber parts. He's made a lot of carbon fiber parts in the past. He reached out to me and said that he really enjoys our show and tell Monday videos because it is a great way to kind of introduce a new product to somebody. The products right now that we're fixing to show you are going to be for the KLR 650 and they're in the research and development stages right now. Here's where some of the fun part comes in and this takes a little bit of a twist. I asked him what he wanted me to do because his company basically works on wholesale and they don't have a retail website as of yet. He's still working on that. So basically this is going to be a show and tell video. Part of the reason that he reached out to us is because he wants me to test the products, give him some feedback, and then also we'd love to hear back from you guys if it's something you're interested in. So if you've watched our 7,000 mile review video, which posted recently, we actually show some of the parts in that video. So we're going to get to them right now. Number one is going to be the carbon fiber fork covers up front. They're actually pretty cool. Right now, again, we're still in the process of, and when I say we, he is still in the process of research and development. He doesn't know if it's going to fit on the ABS models, so there's been some parts already shipped to some guys with some ABS model bikes to get the feedback from there. But number one, he wanted to know everything from the packaging, the instructions on the install, and how well everything's going together. I can tell you this much from having the parts already. The carbon fiber fork covers, that basically got a slit along the back side. I'll throw up some pictures here so you can see what I'm talking about, and they just smash right onto your fork. It's an easy install. I wouldn't even call it install. If you put a sticker on your bike, it's as easy as that. Next up are going to be these little side covers up here on the bike, and those are both carbon fiber. They basically are going to replace the stock ones. And it comes with hardware. One of my bolts didn't actually screw in right. I think it was cross-threaded, maybe got damaged in shipping, something like that. Things like that are going to happen, and that's an easy fix. It's not even something worth mentioning, but I do want you to understand that I would use the stock bolt and not the bolt that was supplied on the kit. On the left side, right side, it screwed right in, no problems at all. That's just part of the research and development, is making sure all the pieces fit. Next up is going to be the brake cover over here, and it's basically your brake master cylinder cover. If you've got one on your bike, it came from the factory. It actually, same deal, you're using essentially the same bolts. It bolts up real nice, goes on real quick, and it looks cool. Here's what I'm going to say, because you guys know me, everybody that has a KLR, we're on a budget. We're on a tight budget most of the time, and that's part of the reason and part of the fun with the KLR 650. So part of the process is trying to figure out how much these parts cost. Right now I do not have an invoice that even shows me how much the parts cost. That is something that I'm going to have to know and figure out before we can even talk about pricing. It's still too early in the game to figure out the exact pricing. As you guys know, when I'm doing my videos, just like the double take mirrors, I'm going to tell you and give you my honest opinion. Is it worth having? And could you spend the money elsewhere? Here's what I'm going to say. If you're somebody who wants to personalize your bike, I think it's a really cool option. I believe even the carbon fiber fork covers up front, if it would help you as far as cleaning your bike and maybe keep from getting chips in your fork from gravel or whatever else, then in my mind it's something that protects your bike and then it's helpful. The side covers over here, as many of you know, these bikes are heavy. If you lay them down, the possibility of one of them cracking is there. and that may be a great way to replace one that's cracked or broken, because it really looks cool. Again, if you're into personalizing your bike, absolutely these parts are they're class act. I mean, they're really nice. The master cylinder cover, again, I think it's potentially a part that could help protect your bike. I can't say, because I haven't done any kind of testing as far as hitting it with a hammer, how much damage the stock one would take versus this one being made out of carbon fiber. You guys know I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just going to present the information that I have. So again, another thing that we're excited about, as you well know, we've got a giveaway going right now on the Field Notes notebook. What I'm working on is I'd already started thinking about a website. Here's the other exciting part. We are working on a website right now. It's called Heartland Moto Gear. If you are interested in anything that we're going to potentially be making in it, whether it be t-shirts, hats, the notebook covers, anything like that, it's just going to be so much easier to send y'all to that website, and that'll also be a place where you can contact me for any kind of information as well. Again, that website is heartlandmotogear.com. Right now the domain is parked, if you will. I've started on the website, but guys, I'm already trying to gear up for another adventure trip, so I'm fixing to be leaving, and by the time this video airs, I'll be gone. However, if you want to sign up and put your email in over on that website, it will notify you when we go live with the site. Again, I know some of the things right off the bat we're going to have is some leather stuff that's personalized and kind of tailored around the KLR 650 and or dual sport bikes. This, in my mind, is an adventure bike, but we also still love the dual sport bikes as well, and that may be something we add to our channel soon too. So look forward to that video. Again, guys, we appreciate your likes, comments, and subscribes. May you have a blessed week, and let's go ride. Just in case you're curious as to what Buster's doing right now, because he woke us up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and there he is. You doing okay, buddy? Buster? Buster? Yeah, he's asleep. I'm awake. I think it's something actually really cool. I'd like your feedback. You guys leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I've had a few people ask me about this little, I'm going to call it a tank bra for lack of better words, because it's not really a tank bag that I've made. I've had people comment on the little padded crossbar leather deal that I made that matches my tank bra. You guys let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Is this something that you'd be interested in? I would really like some feedback. I think that's going to help the owner of the company. He would be interested. How many people are interested in a product like this? And I know that it makes it a little more difficult because we haven't got any kind of finalized pricing on it, but we want to know, is the interest there? Is this something that would be worth going into full production on? Would it be something that you guys would be interested in? As always, we appreciate your likes, comments, and subscribes. May you have a blessed week, and let's go ride. We have talked briefly about me potentially selling these on my website. We still got to come up with some pricing. Right now, guys, I can't tell you price-wise what we're even looking at this particular moment in time, because it's so fresh into the product and development phase, making sure that it fits. On the carbon, here's you a good example. On the carbon fiber fork guards, we don't know if it'll fit on a ABS model. My bike is a non-ABS. When he did the scan on this bike and was making the parts, he said that the bike he had didn't have the ABS, so they weren't able to verify. That's another part of the process that he's trying to work on his end.